huge outpouring of the faithful before the pontifical summer residence at Castel Gandolfo. They have come to mourn and pay tribute because the Pope is dead. In his dying hours, as he lay incapacitated from a stroke, Pius XII said, "Pray, pray, pray that this unhappy situation for the Church may end." Words of condolence come from leaders of states, from Protestants, Jews, Muslims. From President Eisenhower, his was a full life of devotion to God and service to his fellow men. As a caretaker executive of the Church until a new pope is named, Cardinal Aloisi Mazzella is elected Chamberlain. And then from Castel Gandolfo at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the deceased Pope begins an 18-mile procession to his final resting place at St. Peter's. The hearse passes along the Appian Way through the old walls into Rome. Before it, for 2.5 miles, go the parish priests and other ecclesiastics of Rome. The solemn cavalcade passes by the Colosseum, where Christians were martyred nearly 2 millennia ago. This is the first time a pope has been carried through the streets of the Eternal City in nearly 90 years, since the Catholic leaders lost their temporal rule of Rome and central Italy. At St. Peter's Square, the crush of the crowds is tremendous. 1 million persons come to see Pius XII this day. The leading part of the procession reaches its destination just before dusk. A half hour later, in the gathering darkness, the Pope arrives. During the entire afternoon, as the cortege passed, the witnesses kneeled or crossed themselves or uttered their profound sentiments. The coffin is borne into St. Peter's Basilica by the 12 sediari, the men who carried him on his portable throne when he lived. Now he is home. In the crypts beneath the largest church in the Christian world, he will rest forever. But before the interment, 1 million persons file before the catafalque. Clothed in the splendid robes of his office, there lies the holder of titles that go back some 19 centuries, successor of St. Peter, Vicar of Jesus Christ, Supreme Pontiff of the Universal Church. In his will, he said, "I humbly ask pardon of all whom I may have offended, harmed, or scandalized by word or deed." Such was the man.